everyone, welcome back to my channel, Masak with me. I'm Karen. This is Darren Chong from Ipoh, now lives in Frisco, Texas, and we're in Cleburne. Today we're doing hainanese chicken rice, and we're going to show you some basics, and hopefully you learn from these tips that we have today. We're going to start off with cleaning our organic chicken. Start off with the salt. So this is more of a massage of our chicken, getting it all rubbed in and all the stuff that we need to clean up, the gunk. So rub the lime on there. We really want to scrub it really well. Get all the little feathers and the gunks. Massage the salt. Can I have a little bit more salt, please?
Yes.
Thank you. And really, this is the important steps to get the chicken to be really clean. See all this extra feathers? That's what you want to get off, guys. Okay? All on the thighs and these excess skin. And on the wings. So that's how we clean our chicken. We're going to bathe them. We're bathing our chicken, basically.
Yes.
More lime.
Yeah, you can use the lime to scrub it as well too.
There you go. Okay, so make sure we got it all done right. Well, guys, the next step will be stuffing our organic chicken. So we have scallion, we have ginger, and 3 cloves. Basically, we're just stuffing it. No need no slicing, so we're just gonna stuff these in there. I'll show you how to peel the ginger. We'll use just a spoon to peel the ginger. Really simple steps. You don't need no knife or anything like that. It's a thin skin, and all I'm doing after this is just bruise it and just stuff it in the chicken, and that's it. And that's for flavoring while we are poaching the chicken.
Yeah, so that you give it a good pound just to flatten it.
For the garlic.
Ginger as well.
For the ginger? So basically all we want to do is just pound the
Whoops. Yeah.
Alright, so there it is. So that's all you need to do is just bruise it and stuff it into the chicken with your garlic as well. And here we go. We're just going to stuff the scallions in there, in the cavity, the ginger, the garlic, and there we go. And that's it. And that's plenty for the chicken while we're poaching it. Okay, guys, so the next step would be blanching our organic chicken 3 times. So we're blanching it. 1, 2, 3.
And you see how the skin tightens?
And watch the skin tightens. That's the step of the beginning step, and then we will put breast down into the water, and then we're gonna put the lid on, and we'll let it let the temperature, since the temperature dropped after laying your chicken in. So 5 minutes, bring the temperature up a little bit, and then we'll turn off the heat for 15 minutes. Okay, friends, it's been 25 minutes and the heat has resided down. So we are going to turn it back on to medium heat for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we're going to turn it off, let it covered and rest. And after 15 minutes, we're ready for an ice bath. And here's our step to fry the garlic. And we're just going to slow fire. We don't want your heat to be too hot. We want it medium heat, and then what we're going to do is just barely fry it to just about golden, but not too dark. So just a light golden brown. What we're targeting is the oil to be garlic oil is what we're doing. So not too high heat, just medium heat. And we're frying our garlic till it's golden brown, just slightly golden brown. Okay, friends, this is the color that we are attempting to reach, and then we'll turn off the fire and remove it from the heat. It will continue to cook and add the flavor onto the oil is what we're targeting. Okay guys, time to take the chicken out. We're gonna put this tongue in the cavity. So this is a little bit of a skill here, and it's ready for an ice bath. Gently put it in so you won't break the skin. So the ice bath purpose is just stop the cooking and just we'll let it sit in there. And then just... Alright guys, that's the chicken that just came out from the ice bath. Looks nice and plump and juicy with the skin still tight. Alright guys, this next step is washing your rice. All I have is 2 cups of jasmine rice, and you can see it's cloudy. The water starts to cloud from all the starch. So you're washing your rice and until it becomes clear. Once it's clear, we're going to let your rice soak in the water, and that's one of the preps that we have to do to prepare the rice. Alright guys, this is how clear you want the water to be, and then we're just going to let this rice soak just like this for maybe, I'd say, 20 minutes. Alright friends, next step will be our shallots, our garlic, ginger. We're going to put in the food processor. And when we put in food processor, we do need a little bit of the chicken broth that we had when we were poaching the chicken. And we're just going to mix it all together. Okay. We have this beautiful pandan tree, and we're gonna cut up a few of these and use them for our rice. Of course, we're gonna wash it first. And it's nice to harvest your fresh pandan leaves for your rice. Alright guys, this is the consistency of what we blend here on the food processor. So we're gonna fry it with the garlic oil and high heat and let it we want to fry this until it dries up the juice a little bit. So that's what we're doing basically. Put all of it in there. We want it high heat a little bit, so, and all the juice that we had from the broth, we want it to render down some. Next step, we're adding our rice. We're basically frying the rice with the ginger. Thank you, Darren. And we'll just mix all the ingredients together evenly while we are frying it. And this will give the rice that yellow color that you're used to seeing for your hainanese boiled rice, steamed rice. Alright, so Darren's helping me mix it up, and we're going to add some sea salt. I'd say about half tablespoon. You know when?
That's good.
That's good?
Thank you. Yeah, you can see the color is coming up.
And it's turning yellow. Looks beautiful. So here we go. We're transferring the rice into the rice cooker. Can you help you with that, Dan?
Yes.
And then once we put it in the rice cooker, then we'll add the chicken broth that we had from the poaching, and then we'll add the pandan all together. And we can smell the aroma of the ginger, and as it turned, the color as well has turned yellow, and that's what we're looking for.
But it is quite fragile. Yep.
So after we pierce it like
and then
this,
just tie a knot.
how did you tie that knot?
Just normal knot.
Okay.
Yeah. But just careful. Yeah.
So here's the knot. So we tied the knot. So it's about 4 pandan leaves. Tie the knot and put it in your rice cooker. And we're gonna add the broth. Oops. Into your rice cooker. Since this is about 2 cups, so we're gonna add about 3, possibly 3.5, just to give it a little bit more so you won't overcook your rice. So that's at 3.5 right there, actually. You see the top? So that's 3.5, is that?
Yeah.
So let me know.
And mix it a little bit.
Mix it all together?
Yeah, mix it. I think we need a little bit more broth.
Let's
Make
add
it
a bit
on
more.
level 4.
Level 4,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, good.
Right there.
And then lastly, sprinkle some
Salt?
fried shallot.
Fried shallot. So next is fried shallot to go in. So here we have our fried shallots. Sprinkle some, a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Love fried shallots. Then we're transferred over to the rice cooker. So here we go. We are rendering down and frying some of this chicken fat that we cut off from the chicken before we boiled it. And what we're getting is just the chicken fat and the grease from the chicken. And this step will go into the rice. We'll use these oils to the rice. So here's the fried oil from the chicken bits and the fat. We're going to pour it in here to give it more flavor. You get that chicken flavor in your rice. About roughly 2 tablespoons. We're going to start it. Alright guys, next step we're going to make the chili sauce. And we need about a handful of garlic. About a handful and a half of your ginger, and your red chilies. These are not as spicy as it looks, but about roughly 5 or 6 of these will be good. De-seed them and then add those in there. And your calamansi lime, if you can't find these, you can use your just lime from the grocery store. So for the calamansi, we're just going to add everything in there. And we're going to zest your lime. Oops. In there, about roughly half a teaspoon. Okay, right about there. We're going to add the chicken stock. And this is the grease that we took off the top of your soup, your broth. And so we're going to add about roughly half of this first as a guesstimate, because we need some kind of a juice to have it blended all together. And we want about half a teaspoon of your sugar and half a teaspoon of your salt, sea salt. And blend it all together. Oops. Alright guys, next will be steps to carve your chicken. And Darren's going to show me how to carve the chicken.
Okay, firstly, we're just gonna cut up all the dark meat. You can feel the joints here. I think you need a paper towel just in case.
Paper towel?
Yeah, just cut off all the dark
All the
meat.
juice, okay.
Yeah.
Like it.
You can spread it open. After that, you just cut it at the joint.
From the joint, from the thighs to the joint.
Do you have a better knife?
Oh yes. What? Ambil apa?
Yeah, just carve the wings off. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, look at all this glorious juice.
Yes.
Okay, then after that, cut on the side. Usually there's a Y bone here somewhere. You need to take that out for it to easy to cut.
The wishbone?
The wishbone, yeah. Shape of a Y.
There's your
Yeah.
wishbone.
Okay. Taking off all the backbone.
And separating the backbone.
And just how then you separate the meat from the bone. See, two pieces here.
2 pieces of the white breast meat,
Rice breast meat.
no bones.
Okay, set it aside. And then after that, we start to debone the dark meat. Okay, once you separate out the meat from the bone, okay, so this is pour the just rub the garlic oil
Okay.
to the chicken skin to glisten it,
Okay.
to make it presentable. And just rub it. See the skin starts to shine, and also give the garlic flavor to the chicken as well too.
Gorgeous.
And after that, I'm gonna start slicing it for serving. Start with the dark meat.
Just look at that juicy chicken.
And followed by, you can split this a little bit. Don't have to be that thick. And start slicing it.
Alright guys, we're making the soy sauce that we pour over the chicken. We need 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, and this is what I use. Two tablespoons of sesame oil. Oops. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. We're going to add a little bit of sugar. I'd say about ½ tablespoon. And we're going to be heating this up with the chicken broth. Next, we're moving on to our sauce, the chicken sauce, and we're going to use some of this garlic oil at medium heat. About maybe 2 tablespoons. And use a saucepan for this since we're making a sauce. Heat this up. And we're going to pour all of our sauce that we had. Warm it up, melt the sugar a little bit more. And then we'll add 2 ladles of your chicken broth into the sauce. Stir it up. Just to warm it up a little bit. And you're ready to go. Alright guys, and here we're going to just spread some of this beautiful sauce, soy sauce, over your chicken. Let me just add a little bit more. You're looking for this sweet and salty flavor of the soy sauce on top of the chicken. And I'm going to put a little bit more even over the cucumbers as well. Alright, don't be shy with it. This sauce is delicious to go over your chicken. Here's our garnish with our Korean chili. Your chives. And some fried onions, fried shallots. Look how beautiful, guys. Well, here it is, the end result of our hainanese chicken rice, and we're doing the taste test and enjoying this meal. Thank you, Darren, for joining me, inviting me, and coming
my
over,
pleasure.
teaching me the tips of how to cook hainanese chicken rice from the proper way, from a true Hainanese man.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, well, we are blessed, and let's give it a shot. Let's see what we have here. The most juiciest chicken.
Okay, let's try it out.
Now we have to do the
A little
sauce
bit of sauce.
on the chicken. Gotta get this full bite.
How's the taste?
Mmm. Perfect. So good. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
See you guys next time. Bye.